Hi, welcome back to my channel. It is almost Halloween, so I thought I would share with you some of my favorite quick DIYs. A lot of this stuff I got from the dollar store. Some of it I had on hand. Let me show you some of my favorite Halloween DIYs. For this trick-or-treat banner, I started with 3 packages of the Wood Witches hats. These are the create your own ornaments from Dollar Tree. I'm just painting these along with the Eeek word sign with black chalkboard paint. All of this stuff is from Dollar Tree. Once the black paint dried, first I drew on letters and spider webs with a pencil, and then I went back in with a white paint pen from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just filling in the letters. After that dried, I went back in with a thinner tipped white paint pen for the spider webs. And then using the natural jute, I strung these up as lopsided as I could. I wish I had had an even smaller tip for the webs. Other than that though, I think this turned out really cute. What do you think? I have 8 of the tall plain white candles from Dollar Tree in a tall pot of water so I can melt them down. Okay, now I'm going to turn these skulls from the Dollar Tree into molds. First, I'm going to start by cutting a hole in the top of the skull. And then you want to close off this hole in the chin. I thought I did a good job closing these here. I used really good tape and I thought I had a good solid seal, but looking back I should have maybe hot glued the hole closed or tried some other way to plug up this hole. Once the wax has melted completely and cooled off a bit, I'm going to recycle the wick and pour the wax into the skull. I thought 4 candles each would be enough wax, but after both of them leaking, I ended up going back to the Dollar Tree for 2 more candles. So these skull candles were $6 each to make, 5 candles and 1 plastic skull. Once the wax was solid, I used a razor knife to cut the skull away. I really didn't have a plan, and I'm pretty sure I broke it trying to get it out. For the second one, I focused on opening the skull rather than trying to remove pieces. It slid right out. So even though I broke one, I really like how these turned out. This is the Eeek word sign that I painted earlier with the black chalkboard paint. The Eeek sign and the chalkboard paint are from the Dollar Tree. I really wasn't sure what I wanted to do with this originally, so I started with pencil. I drew some bones in the letters and decided it looked really cute. So using that same paint marker, I traced over the bones, and then I went in for a second coat. This turned out really cute. I might go back over the bones with some glow-in-the-dark paint, but for now, this is really cute on its own. This next decoration is so inexpensive and quick to make. It just instantly ups the spooky factor. These are my creepy curtains. Using a box of Dollar Tree black plastic yard bags, which I really like because they lay flat and aren't gathered at the bottom. Making sure the seam is at the top and the opening at the bottom, I'm just cutting 1/2 inch to 1 inch strips, leaving about 1 inch or 2 uncut at the top. This was a bit time consuming and I wanted to have a few of these put up. So for the next couple bags, I kept them folded widthwise and was just extra careful by the edges. I'm using double-sided poster tape and attaching it to the valance of the blinds. Removing the strip over the tape and simply sticking the bag to it. And there you go, instant creepy curtains. Just trim them for the perfect fit. You can even go back in and stretch some of the strips for an extra creepy effect. This wreath, oh this wreath. I'm not sure if this was an actual Grandin Road wreath that just didn't meet standards or if this was a cheap knockoff, but either way, I scored. I picked this up from Marshall's with a nice discount because it was missing a skull and the other skulls were falling off. I'm just going to remove the rest of the skulls. For these replacement skulls, I got these from Home Depot. They came attached to a plastic chain. So I started by untying them and trimming off the plastic loops. And then these little skulls, along with some larger skulls that were from the Dollar Tree, are getting painted to make them look a tad more realistic and spooky. If you're new here, my name is Jenny. I'm a wife and mom to 3 older kids, and we live in Michigan. I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and join the family. So the original skulls were attached with glue to a post that protrudes from the wreath. So using the hot tip of the hot glue gun, I'm just melting a hole in the back of the skull and then putting glue on the ring of that hole, as well as gobbing up some glue on the post, and then repeating that for all 5 skulls. Now I'm going to fill in some empty spots using roses from the Dollar Tree. I was having a Morticia Addams moment here. Alright, attaching these to the wreath with some hot glue. I did decide I need a couple of the stems to help with placement, so I did put a couple stems back too. And here is our finished product. Happy haunting, guys! I absolutely love to craft and create during Halloween. I hope my crafts gave you some ideas or inspiration to help with your Halloween displays. Let me know down below which of these was your favorite or if you're going to give any of these a try. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this gave you a little bit of Halloween inspiration, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye!